and welcome to a new video. Today, if you read the title for this, I am talking about some random books again. So basically, this is a little easy video I make sometimes, but it's also really fun. The whole point behind it is that I feel like I talk about maybe a book like once or twice, like maybe in my TBR or wrap up or a haul, and then I never mention them again because like I have so many books and you cannot talk about all of them all the time. So this is a chance for books to come up like that I haven't talked about in a really long time, or like if I hated it, if I loved it, if I haven't read it, etc. So I think it's like a fun thing to do and you never know what you're gonna get. So I usually do 3 books I haven't read and 3 books I have read, and let's just do this thing. So right now on the list of books I have read, I have a 1520. This list I think is quite updated and like it's good to go. It's my TBR list that is a bit of a mess, but yeah, let's just get started with 3 books I have read and then we do 3 books I haven't read afterwards. So here's my randomizer. Let's go. You got 49. I feel like I always get 49 first. I feel like that this lags and you always get 49. Scratch that one. It's not because I don't want to talk about 49, but I feel like it literally was a lag. So we're just gonna do, there we go. 702. I have to scroll so much. Let's see. Oh god. Oh, this is so random. I need to find this book. It is like buried somewhere. It wasn't actually buried. It was just behind many other books I had to move, and it looks like they're all gonna fall. They will be fine. Yeah, it's fine. So what I got is actually the Stormcrow by Colleen Josephson, and then the ARC version. And it says here that this was printed for Fairyloot, so this was an ARC exclusive for the Fairyloot box. I think at the time, I'm gonna be honest, I bought a plastic bag fell and it scared me. I think at the time I honestly bought the box, if I remember correctly, only to get an ARC. At that time I was like super into ARCs. I wanted like all the ARCs I can get in my whole life. I thought they were really cool. I do still think it's really cool to get ARCs, and like it's a whole debacle we can talk about, but I feel like at the same time it's like at this point I'm fine with not getting ARCs. Like I'm good. But like of course I would want them if I was offered them, and like I have, you know, a friend who like sends me ARC occasionally, and that is like insane to me. That's like someone does that to me. But my point is that like when I don't get them, I don't get as upset anymore. I used to like lie on my phone looking at ARCs on my phone and be like super desperate and be like, oh, why don't I have any? That was me. I don't do that anymore. That was my point. I have character developed myself, but I still of course would want them if I could get them. But yeah, I think I bought this box only to get an ARC. And I did actually read it. I think I brought it all the way to Japan because I was going to my exchange here, and I brought it all the way. I read it there so that I could post a review. I did post a review of it. I also think I have a final copy of it, which I was gifted, but the ARC one was the one that we got on our list. And to be honest, I didn't really like this. It follows like Princess Athena. I cannot even remember her name. And then in this kingdom they have like these crows they ride on. They are like enormous, and then this tragedy sucks, and then she doesn't do anything for the rest of the book. And I get that the other one to show that she was depressed and that this affected her, but it was just so it was so depressing. She didn't do anything because she was depressed, and I was just like, this is making me depressed. And I know like it is good to show like they are affected by horrible things happening to them, etc. It's of course not just like, oh my god, yay, everyone died and we're happy. No, of course not. But at the same time I was just like, oh my god. Because like the whole book was just her being in bed almost, and again it was like about her like getting over this and like being depressed and fighting this, and I'm just like, I know depressed people exist, and I'm not saying that they should just get out of bed, but for me reading it at the time I was very bored. Oh my god, I sound so mean. If you're depressed and you want to stay in bed, stay in bed. It was just something about like how it was written and just how things weren't developed enough, and it was just not a great book overall, and just yeah, I don't even remember more that happened, but it wasn't amazing. I think I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. And yeah, but it's a beautiful book, and I still haven't read the sequel. I do want to read that to see where it goes. Since I didn't love this one, I've been putting that off, but I do want to read it. Let's do the next one. 1368. Let's see. Oh, I think it's right here behind me actually. I need actually the chair you're standing on, but I will get something else. And we got Dracula by Bram Stoker, the Penguin English Library edition. So I actually have 2 editions of this. The other one is like a vintage edition, I think, because I started to buy those first. And then I decided to collect these instead, which I really enjoy. Because I like these editions, because I like that they're in height that I like paperbacks in. and I like that they're not as expensive, even though I know people like the hardcover ones, but I think they're more expensive. I like these, and I have actually, of course, read this because it's on my read list. I don't know why I said like that, and I read it finally. I don't remember when, but I finally read it, and I was actually very put off, but actually how different I thought the original story was, because obviously most people know like about Dracula, etc. But I was really surprised like how it was written, and like in a way it was told. I was very surprised in that. But overall, I was a bit bored. I don't like and love how classics are written sometimes. It's maybe because I'm not used to it, but also just like something about the overbearing of words that never ends. But it was interesting, and again, it didn't actually end where I thought it was gonna end. I don't know where I thought it was gonna end, but I just like, you know, see so many adaptations and interpretations, etc. And yeah, but it was like, okay, I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars when I read it at the time. But at least I got to talk about it again and show off this edition. I really like this edition. If I gotten the other edition, I'd have to like dig somewhere deep in my office. I'm glad I landed on this one. Okay, let's do the last one for the ones I read. 5555. Let's see. I just scroll so much. The list is too long. Not this book. It's actually read it very recently as well. At least it was right beside me, so I didn't have to look so much. It's very collects dust. We got Rarity by Colleen Hoover, which is the only Colleen Hoover book I read. Not the only one I owned. A few years ago, I had decided to start collecting Colleen Hoover. I had like 4 other books by her. Never completed that collection. I haven't even read them. But I read Rarity, and it is like dirty for like, because the cover is like, what's it called? Collects the dirt cover. Either way, Rarity is one of Colleen Hoover's most popular book. It follows a writer that is hired to finish off this series by a really popular other writer who's been like in an accident, she can't finish it, and then she needs to live in her house for a few days to like collect her notes, etc. And then she meets the husband of this writer, and she's like, ooh. And then she finds this manuscript that kind of tells stuff about her life, and then she needs to figure out like kind of this mystery of what really happened, etc. And I enjoyed the book. Like when I read it, I read the whole thing in one sitting. It was very engaging. You really wanted to know what was going on. It was a lot of sex. And I was just like, I was on for the ride. And then we got to reveals and I was just like, seriously. I read this whole book for this. And it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a bit of a trashy thriller novel that you can't really call thriller, mystery novel. That just is a bit sexy. So it's like for the people who want a bit of a sexy, but like it's still like a mystery. And I feel like that is a lot of like Colleen Hoover. You have sex scenes that are not really great, and like toxic relationships with like some resemblance of something you're supposed to like. I don't know. That's what it seems like for the people who like don't like Colleen Hoover that much. But I don't know. I also feel like, you know, when something's really popular, there's always going to be more people that won't like it because more people will have read it because it's popular. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, it's not always the case, but I just didn't love it when I like think about it more. Like I enjoyed it. Like the enjoyment of it when reading it was really high. I would recommend it to people if like they want like something that keeps them going and reading, and like I feel like it could be fun for some people. But I think like if you read more, if you like more substance to like your mysteries, etc., you're not gonna like it. And in the end, like, I'm sitting with just, like, whatever. I kind of read it also because we sell a lot of Colleen Hoover in our store, and I want to have said I read at least one. People ask me all the time if I read her. I felt embarrassing to never read her because, like, literally, it's one of, like, almost bestsellers, which is a bit sad, but, like, it's facts. I think I gave it, like, 2 out of 5 stars. So, I think I'd stand by that because it's, like, I liked it. It was fine. Maybe like a 2-star says for like okay, I guess. It was okay, but I liked it when I read it. I had a good time with it when I read it. I just don't like the story overall because it feels just like eh. So I don't know, but that is my thoughts. And I got a really easy one because I read this like literally 2 months ago. But I read one Colleen Hoover book, so there's that. Obviously also I've had that with me now. If you read this, like it's a very popular book and I know a lot of people really love it. And if you read it and you loved it, then I'm happy for you. It was just not it for me. It just didn't keep up like what it wanted to deliver for me. Okay, so let's do the books I haven't read. My TBR is right now written down on 503. Even though I do think that's a lie because I have more books I haven't read. I just don't know which one is on the list or not. But I tried to write up some before this video. Also, like I haven't written down. I don't write manga and stuff in there. So we wouldn't get manga and stuff that I haven't read here. Either way, 500. Let's go. No, this is not correct. 499. That means I wrote it up like now, like right before this video. Oh, actually, that's a bit funny. I was looking through like the books I need to haul, and then I just like wrote up like the one I could see that was not on the list. And I bought this like the other day, 2 days ago. That is Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. So I bought this because I'm reading this for a vlog, which I hopefully will start in March, because I won't get to it in February. And I seen the movie, and I really did enjoy that. And now I'm gonna read a book for a vlog. And I don't want to say which vlog because I don't want to spoil it, but it's for a vlog. And I'm excited, that's why I bought it. And I have been wanting to read it for a long time, but now I got prompted because I'm gonna do the vlog. Yay. Excited to read it. Okay, let's do one more. 357. It's a bit further up, but it doesn't take as long to scroll on this one. Which book is this? I think I know. Wait. So, we got Wildcard by Marie Lu. This is a sequel to Warcross, which is like her fantasy hacker or something series. Oh, did I just spoil myself a bit? I haven't read Warcross. So, I have like so many Marie Lu books. I have the first series, what is it called? Legend, and then I have the Young Elites, and I have these. I don't think I have more than that, but I bought up a lot of them. And like, I enjoy them, I just haven't picked them up, like not for like any specific reasons, just like you have a lot of books, some you don't get picked up. I'm planning to read them, and I know people really like Warcross and Wildcard, I'm excited to read them. And actually the other day, when I was like making a wish list before Christmas, not the other day, like a month ago, I put this on the wish list because I thought I didn't own it, because I was just like, I want this. And then I just looked and I was just like, oh, I already have it, but I had forgotten. I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, I am excited for this. I had a lot of hype when it came out. It seems like just a fun, chill book that I want to enjoy one day. And I just need to finish Legend and then the Young Elites, and then we get to these. And then read the other books that have now come out recently from the author. And I'm very excited. I just never get to them for some reason. It's not even planned. It just... I am a slow person, okay? Okay, so the last one for this video. We got 292. Let's see. Ooh, I think I got this one before. I feel judged by this. We have... Oh! March Comes In Like a Lion, or Sangatsu no Raion by an author that is now written in Japanese and I cannot read the name of. This is the Japanese edition that I bought when I was in Japan. It is not translated into English. I don't know if it is even now. I could check that. And then I wanted to read a manga. I have watched like one season of the anime and I really enjoy it. It's a very, very sweet anime. I want to check. Wait. English edition. 11th of May 2023. It's literally even not released yet, but it seems like they're gonna come translated. It's taking so long. The author is Shiko Umino, by the way, but like they are translating them now. The anime is not like even airing. Why didn't they translate it when the anime was airing? Either way, very interested. I'll check this right now. I'm gonna read them. I would wanted to read them in Japanese and practice, etc., because I feel like a manga would be easier, you know, to read than a full-on text. I have volume 1 to 3 in Japanese that I bought when I went to Japan. Obviously brought them with me home. Never got to them. I still haven't. I don't know when I will. I don't remember any Japanese anymore. But it is just really cool to have the edition. And yeah, it basically follows a main character who plays shogi, which is like Japanese chess. And then he very much left on his own devices. He doesn't really have anyone to care for him. He's like a teen. He lives alone. His parents is not existent, I was gonna say. And then he kind of gets taken in by this family that is like the sweetest family in the world. It's warm to my heart. I'm getting goosebumps to think about it. It is just very soft-hearted. Like, they take care of him, they feed him. It is just the sweetest thing. Found family, you know I'm a soft spot for it. And he's just like, he's a dude in a rough space. And yeah, I want to read it. I want to also rewatch the anime, the first season, and I love to watch this second season as well. It was such a great anime. It was very just like sweet and beautiful. I just really like about life, and then I want to learn how to play shogi if I ever could. And then I'm looking at the price of the manga right now. It is so cheap compared to like the English prices, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I'm gonna order that volume so it will come in when it's released. I can't believe that gods are speaking to me. That, yeah, obviously, should I start a new series now? No. Do I care? No. It's probably gonna take a while to translate them all. There's quite a few volumes. I don't remember exactly how many, but I can't believe you're actually getting an English translation. Very excited, very excited. And I'm excited I got to talk about this. It is very precious. That was the 6 random books for this random books video that I really enjoy doing, because it's so fun to like talk about stuff. Look at these things I discovered in this video, huh? Look at this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a random dice emoji down below, or randomizer down below, because that's what we do here. You should see me in a new video soon. Check out my Patreon down below if you wanna get more exclusive content from me, and you will see me soon. Goodbye!